To analyze the data, click Analyze, select Regressions, and then Binary Logistic. Select Performance and move it into the Dependence box. Then select the 5 independent variables and move them into the Covariates box. Click the Categorical button. Select the 5 independent variables and move them into the Categorical Correlations box. Then click the Continue button. Note that the computer now knows that these variables are categorical variables. For method, there are several different methods, but all will produce same result in different table format. In this video, we will select the standard method, the Enter method. Then click Option button. Select Classification Plot and Hosmer-Lemonsow goodness of it. Then click Continue. Finally, click OK to get the analysis output. The results are presented in tables. The first table is about the respondents number and missing data, and coding of the data. The tables under block 0 provide information before the independent variables are entering into the regression model. The table under block 1 presents the result after the independent variables are entering into the regression model. The variables in the equation table present the odds ratio of the binary logistic regression test. Besides that, there is the predicted probabilities graph. Now we will elaborate the result. Let me enlarge the table. The first table presents the respondent number, which is 90, without missing data. The second table presents the coding for the two categories in the dependent variables performance. The test will compare the odds of category 1 high performance with category 0 low performance. For personality, extraversion is coded 1. Neuroticism is coded 2 and openness is coded 0. The test will compare the odds of extraversion with openness and neuroticism with openness. For the other 4 independent variables, lunar, intrinsic, negative, and males are coded as 1. The odds of category 1 in each variable will be compared with the odds of category 0 in that variable. Now we move to the tables under block 0. The 3 tables under block 0 shows the logistic regression model before the 5 independent variables are entering into the model. This table shows that all the independent variables are not entered into the regression model for calculation in block 0. Now we move to block 1. Block 1 shows the logistic regression model after the independent variables are entered into the model. The regression model is significant with a large chi-square value 21.452 and p less than 0.05. Hence, the null hypothesis is rejected. With the result, we conclude that performance of the student is significantly affected by gender, motivation, attitude, personality, and workplace as a whole. As a total, the combination of the 5 independent variables contribute 28.3% of the variance in performance. The Holmes-Lemonnier test is not significant with p-value 0.945 larger than 0.05. With this, we conclude that the proposed regression model for performance fits the data. The classification table shows that the proposed regression model correctly predicted 67.8% of the data. Now we move to the most important table, the variable in the equations table. The standard error values are smaller than 2, showing that multiple collinearity does not exist among the 5 independent variables. Thus, the assumption of binary logistic regression test is met. B is the unstandardized beta value. Positive beta values show high chance of achieving high performance, while negative B values show lower chance of achieving high performance. Furthermore, the table shows that motivation 1 or intrinsic motivation is significant at p less than 0.05. It is significant because the significant value 0.037 is smaller than 0.05. The odds ratio value 10.565 means the chance for intrinsic motivation student to achieve high performance is 10.565 times higher than extrinsic motivation students. Thus, we conclude that the chance for intrinsic motivation student to achieve high performance is 10.565 times higher than extrinsic motivation student. For attitude 1 or negative attitude is also significant at p less than 0.05, with p equal to 0.002. The odds ratio 0.028 means the chance for negative attitude student to achieve high performance is only 0.028 times of positive attitude students. In other words, it is 1 over 0.028 or 35.714 times lower than positive attitude students. Hence, we conclude that the chance for positive attitude students to achieve high performance is 35.714 times higher than negative attitude students. The p-value of gender is 0.588, not significant. This means gender is not a factor of performance. The 3 personality categories are also not significant with p larger than 0.05. Birthplace is also not significant with p equal to 0.868, bigger than 0.05. With the results, we conclude that gender, personality, and birthplace are not significant factors of performance. Note that the odds ratios for the 3 variables are near to 1. Odds ratio 1 means the chances are equal and therefore no significant difference are observed. Thus, we conclude that performance of the student is not affected by gender, personality, and birthplace individually. With the above result, We summarize that performance of the student is significantly affected by motivation and attitude. Intrinsic motivation and positive attitude increase the chance of achieving high performance among the student.